All right, some more thoughts. How to become a street vlogger. How to become an ASMR talker. Just gotta get your camera really low to the voices. Okay, so some thoughts. Yeah, so I do suppose media is the future. Apple's going balls to the wall, all in. Apple TV, TV Plus are expanding the campus. I don't know how many millions it's gonna cost them. Let's say they're putting 200M into it. The new Wolves movie came out. George Clooney, Brad Pitt. So it looks like Apple has cash to blow. Simplest way to become a Bitcoin billionaire is live like a poor person and just buy Bitcoin. And don't buy the iPhone Pro. Get the Lumix S9. I think so. I was shooting with the iPhone Pro for a few days to just test it out, and honestly, it's great. Like it's shout out to the Apple Photos team, and shout out to my OG friend Enrique and the whole team, the whole squad. Essentially. I had this very interesting thought. You never own an iPhone, you just lease it, even if you buy it outright in cash. So let's say you drop the $1,200 on the new iPhone Pro, right? 30 years from now with 55% APY, that's going to be worth $500,000, assuming you put that $1,200 into Bitcoin. Just set it and forget it. It's like, can you imagine if you spent $500,000 on an iPhone? And actually, my simple thought is the easiest way to invest or start thinking like an investor is think 10x, 100x, or 1,000x. So that $10 a month you're spending on Spotify or whatever, right? That could either be worth $100 or $1,000 or even worth $10,000 a month, assuming that Bitcoin is going to be $21 million a Bitcoin or whatever, right? And people think it's crazy, but we thought it'd be crazy that within our lives we would see $1 trillion company, several $1 trillion companies, right? Even Cindy visited Man Jose the other day. Shout out to my friend Anthony Larson. Like the new NVIDIA plant is like, apparently they built it for $2 billion, like on steroids, right? I love this phrase, on steroids. I think we should apply it to everything. Also, the new Lumix S9 is like a baby Godzilla on steroids, is the best thing. And don't buy the Leica, it's not it. And also, once again, let us say that Leica is like Lamborghini, and Lamborghini is owned by the Volkswagen Group, which also owns Ducati, Audi, Porsche, and the like. So as a consequence, the best way to think about it is like a Leica is essentially like a Panasonic Lumix with a body kit. The question is, where should we be putting our monies? Yeah, once again, just buy Bitcoin. If you're stuck in the traditional markets like your Roth IRA or something, just buy MicroStrategy stock, MSTR. Shout out to Michael Saylor, Michael.com, Hope.com. Yeah, be a super triple maxi. I'm like the 10x maxi. I'm like the super effing hardcore maxi. Oh, actually, a cool thought I just discovered. The new Land Cruiser thing, right? This car is actually really cool. Get in white so it doesn't get dirty. It's actually the same as the new Lexus GX car. The GX car is like a new Land Cruiser with a body kit. And also I call the new Prius, I call it like the Porsche 911 from behind, right? And don't buy the loser Taycan. Don't be a loser Bill Gates. It's like just Google images it, right? Like the image that will kill your boner, how Elon Musk tweeted it. Yeah, Elon, okay? And honestly, the only people who hate on Elon's like, don't hate Elon because you wish he was him. And anyone who critiques them, yeah, it's like you don't have sheep sheeple critiquing eagles, right? And then the whole time the eagles are like, the little lambs are so delicious. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, I think with the media, right? The very simple strategy is create media you wish you saw manifest in the world, which means like there's no right or wrong way to do anything, but I think the best way to find some sort of gap in the market or whatevs is like you obviously have your personal preferences and your own ideas, right? And creating things that you wish you could watch, or writing things or creating information which you could find value in, I think it's kind of the way forward, because it's impossible to know what other people want. It's very easy to know what you want, which motivated me to do pretty much everything, right? Like, for example, street photography. When I was starting off, I couldn't find no information on how to do it effectively in terms of technique, like how to conquer my fears. And then so I started writing about it, experimenting, doing videos, doing workshops. And yeah, now, so what am I into now? I mean, like, I guess I'm still interested in ethics, technology, philosophy, etc. I'm reading, almost done with the Iliad. Emily Wilson, shout out to Emily Wilson. I think her website is emilyrcwilson.com. But anyways, worth the read. Yeah, just buy it. And I'm just reading on my iPad, just buy it in the iBookstore. But yeah, I think, yeah, thinking about the future, try to have at least one kid. I mean, try to have at least one boy if you can. But you know, with 5 girls, that's cool too. Or 6 girls, the I Love Lucy episode. And I think a critical thing to consider is, building your own empire, right? So I think the problem what a lot of people do is they try to piggyback or outsource success on other people's. So, let's say you're a rapper, you try to get signed. Like even Lady Gaga, like, does Interscope Records and Jimmy Iovine still own her soul? Not sure, but apparently Lady Gaga was also signed to Def Jam Records, and then Russell Simmons, essentially his rapist or whatever. I mean, it's probably true. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the thought forward is you want to own your own media, your own platform, and I think it's better to have a more humble thing that you own rather than outsourcing your success to others.